Thanks for listening to Middle Aged and Mediocre. I'm Cash.
I'm Joel.
And we are a podcast about all things strange and unusual, death and UFOs, and other creepy,
Cults,
weird, random
ghosts.
stories. There you go.
Yeah. Not just naming things in the room.
Oh my god.
There's a cult of ghosts.
So, hey, I don't want to, start the show off getting racial.
Well, I love where this is going already.
If you are a white guy under the age of 25,
Okay.
I'd just like to go ahead and say you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I saw a couple white kids, probably about 23, 24.
Couple bros.
Couple bros
Bro.
at the gas station.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at them and just the way that they're acting. And I'm just like, you two little shits have so much potential still. You have a chance. You still have hope to turn this around and do something. And just look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you, you fucking white 22-year-olds. So I just wanted to say, out there, I'm not bitter.
No.
I'm not an old,
It doesn't sound like an old,
age
bitter thing.
upset man. But if you're under 25 and you're a white guy, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
So what's going on? Episode 58 of Middle Aged and Mediocre. We're back.
We're back. A lot of pent-up feelings.
Coming in hot.
Yeah.
That same gas station, Sheets,
Yeah.
which is just always a wild time.
Which sheets were you at?
The 7th Street one.
All right.
Which you would think the other one would be the wilder of the two.
Yeah.
But this is, this Sheets is just...
I think there's more foot traffic on the 7th Street one.
It's the Wild West.
Yeah.
A guy came up to me, because I stop there almost every morning on my way to work, get an energy drink, some water for the day. So Tuesday, a guy walks up to me as I'm walking back out to my car, casually just kind of stops me and says, "Hey, what would you do if I told you to give me all your money right now and I had a gun?"
No.
And I went,
all right, wait. Is this guy older than you? Older fella?
older,
Hard living?
there's a particular breed of human that hangs out of the Sheets.
Yeah.
Who has a particular problem with a particular substance. They like to hang out there.
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
You're like, I gotta get my hands on that Pepsi.
And this guy walked up to me wearing a black t-shirt that had some local restaurant, Polo Club.
Okay.
A little Polo Club t-shirt.
All right.
Which is right down the street. So he might have worked there. I don't know. But it was half off. You know the look really scrawny white guys do in the summer when they have their shirt
Lift it up.
it's one is complete. One side is completely on one of their shoulders.
Yeah, I got you.
He had that look.
Okay.
Shaved head. Not a lot of teeth. You know what I'm talking about.
I know. Yeah.
Picture this guy. He might not have said if I had a gun, and I have a gun, but he did. He came up to me and he goes, "What would you do if I told you right now, give me all your money?" And then I thought he followed up with and I said I had a gun, but he said something, and I just kind of said I didn't say fuck off, but I was yeah, it's funny. And then he just kind of he laughed, but then he continued. He went back and sat down. But it was just one of those where I was just like, what if that dude really did just have a gun?
Yeah.
But that's the kind of shit,
Pull it out on you. I'd take it from him.
So that guy was 50, and I don't even.
He's probably 35.
I don't even beat him at all. I don't look at him and go hey, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just hey, that sucks. But the 25-year-olds at the same gas station,
The old sheets.
they can go fuck themselves. What have you been up to?
Not, not a lot. I did the dishes today for the first time all month.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I hate doing the dishes.
That's the highlight there.
My least favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
I typically buy as much as I can paper plates.
Fuck the environment. I do too. I buy paper plates.
I mean, we fucked the environment a long time ago. I'm not gonna.
I then eat my plates though. So
Well, there you go then.
yeah, well, they kind of taste like the food that was on there.
You're kind of like, yeah.
Edible plates, dude. I just
You
fucking
just invented edible plate.
yes.
So we gotta add that to the store next to the pee hole covers.
Yep.
I've had a couple people reach out, ask for pee hole covers.
That's you to cease and desist.
I am now thinking of trying to create some sort of slap bracelet style pee hole cover. That's the design I'm going for.
All right, man. We got that. The edible plates. You know.
I mean, let's just keep brainstorming these.
Uh-huh.
What do you know?
I think we need to come out with our own basketball shorts.
You've been big on basketball shorts today. Yeah, I'd be down for it.
Yep, I left the house again in basketball shorts, and I am not going to play basketball.
Yeah, like what would our basketball shorts look like though? Like,
They have to come with like stains on them,
right?
You know, like pizza sauce or like ranch or something like that.
I hate ranch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know,
I can go pizza sauce.
just stains.
Just some stains on it.
Yeah.
Just pre-stained.
Like a burn hole, couple burn holes or something. Yeah. Like I have a pair that I still wear where the sides got sucked into the engine of a leaf blower, so it kind of like tore them. But I wear them still.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, they just look cooler. I think
You don't want to stop wearing
they kind of look like I got attacked on the side of my leg by like a cougar or something or a badger,
Tell that instead.
and I fought him off.
I'd replace the leaf blower with the cougar.
Okay, yeah.
The badger. A badger is
Just
good.
try to take a bite out of me.
Right. I don't think you got to keep wearing them with the leaf blower wins.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. A real 9/11 situation.
No, it was. I thought I was gonna lose a leg that
Never
leaf blower. Never forget. Man, edible plates though.
I mean, that's
a really good
worst idea I've ever heard. Wasn't there's actually an American Dad episode. You ever watch American Dad?
Nope.
So it's the best thing Seth MacFarlane ever created. It came out like after Family Guy. It started right after, like maybe.
I mean, I've seen a couple episodes, but I just
It's
can't.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's
Roger.
one of the best shows on TV. But there's a whole episode. It's earlier on in the show's run where Stan wants to open a restaurant. And it's like his childhood dream. So he like literally makes it like from all the childhood ideas he had.
Yeah.
And there was edible plates. Like you can just straight up eat your plate. And then Roger the alien tries to recreate it, and he's like,
So I was feeling good there for a second. You
"Well, it's a cartoon, kid, so it's not real yet. So we still got time."
you gotta be a real piece of trash to eat your plate, though.
You really do. You're really like basically you're a raccoon. That's what raccoons do. They'll eat whatever.
I gotta finish my plate. Yes.
And like goats, they'll eat whatever.
Yeah.
So
Oh
we don't
yeah.
know about goats.
Oh yeah. Goats.
You know about goats.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, when you got comedy coming up anytime?
No.
No comedy.
No comedy. I mean, put me on your show. Do a show, and I'll yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
Start a show. I'd like to get a show going. We'll see. Somebody messaged me about putting on a show, and we talked, and I was like, "So what's your budget?" And then they didn't respond.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I want paid. Huh?
I'll put it on a show. You're headlining. I'll tell you when
All right.
the date is as soon as I get it.
What's the budget?
Well, exposure. One wrestler off the top of the piano.
Oh shit! That Vader's coming home with me.
All right, so yeah, that would be. I mean, I do. Yeah, you should start a show
Yeah.
in town because they're mostly right now dog shit. So,
Yeah.
I don't even know if the last time I saw one advertised for. I mean, there was I think Kokomo's open mic.
Yeah, the Kokomo's open mic.
Well,
Donnie
I
Baker
haven't
was here
seen
in
one,
town. I
though.
swear to God.
Was he?
Yeah, he was at the Smoot Theater.
Never even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, comedy was hot. It was popping when you were
Yeah.
on the shows.
You're snapping your
I can't
fingers.
I can't stop my fingers. I don't know what happened. Well, this weekend I got big news. Couple things. We're going down to Huntington.
Huntington.
Spend the weekend.
Never been.
That's a lie. That's not gonna be a lie. You've never been to Huntington?
Never been to Huntington. I've been to Cross Lanes, the casino, and I've been to Charleston, but I've never.
Well, that's just crazy.
I'm sorry.
Well, so you're going with me this weekend.
RK. RK.
Lee.
RK.
So I'm getting a tattoo.
Yep.
Back in the day when we had the What's Going On podcast, myself and Joel had a bit of a trip. Did I say What's Going On contest or podcast?
Podcast, I think, is what you said.
So we had
the
a bit of
first
a
time.
contest on the podcast.
Yep.
It was trivia, and I was for sure I was going to win this thing. And we placed a bet. If I lost, I had to get a. What did you have to get if you lost?
I think I had to get the Jon Stewart is greater than Craig Kilborn,
That's what it
maybe.
is. Jon Stewart's greater than Craig Kilborn.
Yeah, with the little alligator.
Yeah. Then if I lost, I had to get I Heart Craig Kilborn.
Yeah.
So this
It was a
like
Daily Show kind
It was
of.
like a 10-week thing.
More longer. It seemed
Yeah.
like, yeah. Seemed,
Joel won.
uh-huh.
I believe it was like a comeback win too. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's just say it was.
You won though.
Yeah, I won.
So I have not got the tattoo yet.
Nope.
Kind of didn't just randomly want the words on me. I thought I would like just look kind of like I was sitting in prison one day. And
I love Craig
I heart
Kilborn.
Craig Kilborn. But now I've got a design sketched out with a ray gun
Yeah.
shooting out the sound wave and it says inside the sound wave, I Heart Craig Kilborn.
Yep.
So that should be coming this weekend. But then also, I will be joining the Moose Lodge.
Oh!
Becoming a member of the Moose Lodge.
Wow!
So
Congratulations!
my question is, do I now have to like fight any member of like elk lodges and VFWs?
You guys have to ram your heads together.
How does this
You have to
work?
fight like animals.
Right, because I'm a moose. I'm going to be a moose. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Cool.
It's the first, cult I've really joined.
I just hope they don't come between us.
Look, what they do, I can't, I don't know what's going to happen. It's gonna be a
I just don't want you
roller coaster.
pushing your moose agenda on me.
I think I have to.
All right, I'm a free spirit.
Jason quickly pushed the agenda on myself and Tim. And Tim's not going to join because he's not an alcoholic.
Yet.
So
Give it time.
I'll join on behalf of him
Yeah.
and drink
Cool.
on behalf of him. But yeah, so
Well, then when you start going to the Moose Lodge here, you can do comedy.
I can take you.
Yep.
And get you in because if I join in Huntington, I get to.
Like, I'll be the back half of the moose, and you'll be the front half of the moose, and then we'll get in the building, and then I'll be like, ta-da! They've never seen magic, so they're going to be pretty impressed.
How do you know they've never seen magic?
I don't know.
The real question: anytime you are talking about a moose costume or a horse costume, is when you come upon one, which end are you going to fuck first?
The
world's waiting, Joel.
Oh, man. I'm going to keep that to myself then.
I can't believe the secrets you keep.
That's going to keep the listeners interested.
One day,
Maybe next week I'll let you know
maybe
which end I'm going to fuck.
tune in to find out. All right, well, let's get into some stories here. I got one that I feel like you're going to be able to relate to.
Is it our sound test that we did?
It's not, but if you guys want to go back and check it out, we posted the clip of how we do our sound test.
Last week it didn't work very well because the episode, like you said, didn't.
Sounded kind of shitty.
But we
Hey,
worked
you
on
might
it
have seen
today.
the one that sounds
We
kinda
really,
shitty.
you put in some work today.
And I don't think it did anything.
I think it did.
You think?
I think so. I think it's gonna sound really good.
Let's hope.
It was like 18 sound tests.
Because if it doesn't, I might kill myself.
Oh man, sounds great. Everybody.
We need a fucking producer.
Yeah.
And we need a studio. So if anybody out there is listening and wants to join our team, you got to grow with us.
Yeah.
We can't bring you in as like top of the ladder. Our ladder is very short. And by ladder, I mean money.
Yeah.
So,
You can help us grow our ladder.
you got to grow the ladder.
Uh-huh.
You'll be a part of the family.
Yep.
And, because like I posted a while back on Twitter on our podcast thing. I was like, hey, we need like a sound person or like a producer or something like that. And I got a bunch of direct messages from like all these like just the random. They're not even bot accounts. I don't think.
Yeah.
But it's just like, hey, check out my site. We offer great prices on production. And I was like, I don't want random people.
Yeah.
We need somebody that vibes with us and just chills with us.
Yep.
Hangs out.
Smokes weed. No, I'm just kidding. That's
Every
not
day.
necessary.
And that's what we need for a producer. So, yeah, if anybody out there that listens locally, which I think mostly what we get, let us know if you know anything about production.
Yeah.
And sound engineering. Smarsh is too busy.
Yeah. He's a mate.
He's a boatman.
He passed the test, and he's a mate.
He's a
boatman.
A boat
Congratulations, Schmarsh.
So he's like, aye, matey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a certificate. Congrats, Schmarsh.
That's awesome.
Out there on the waters.
And still DJing.
Still DJing.
Yep.
DJ Ocean. DJ Boatmate.
2 turntables. And a microphone.
Anyways.
All right.
A story that I think you can relate to.
Okay.
So this is from NPR.com or org.
It's a story about my sister, right?
Close.
Oh, because I can relate to it. My sister.
That was...
She's awesome. That's the story. I can relate to that.
Well, that's the end of the episode, guys.
All right.
This is from
NPR.
June 18th, 2021. The headline is, a Ukrainian couple handcuffs themselves together to improve relationship. So, Victoria and Alexander.
Why didn't they just try to have a baby? That usually fixes everything.
So their relationship was on the fritz, and they decided they were going to do something to restore their bond, so they handcuffed themselves together and went everywhere together.
Everywhere? Well, I mean, yeah.
The couple had planned on staying handcuffed until they married. Instead, they lasted 123 days, and as soon as the handcuffs came off, they broke up. I feel like this should be the new law if you want to get married.
You got to handcuff yourself to them?
You have to handcuff yourself to that person.
Yeah.
And we set a certain amount of time, and at the end of that time...
I can't believe they made it over 100 days.
123 days. I don't want to hang out with the same person.
No!
123 minutes? How long is that?
A little over 2 hours. 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Definitely not 123 hours.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 123 hours.
Is that the James Franco movie?
Close.
127?
27? I don't know. It can't be 127 hours. If he only lasted 127 hours before he ate his leg off.
Oh, he didn't have, water and stuff. Look it up.
27 hours is...
I'm pretty sure.
Hours is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not low. I'm not low at all.
He's not low. Hours are a lot.
James.
Remember, kids, you heard it here.
27 hours.
127 hours, so... But still, they lasted 123 days. Would you rather be...
So that's... I mean, okay, 127 hours, though, is a little tiny bit over 5 days.
Yeah, with no water in the sun, no food. You're James Franco.
Is he in the sun?
Well, I mean, he's he's out hiking in the desert and falls in a little crevice.
I feel like James Franco could have lasted longer.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
Did you see This Is the End?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he was there until the end, right? Wasn't he?
Well, yeah.
Wasn't he like the Gimp? Or something?
Yeah. He made it right up to the end with Dave McBride. But I mean, right up almost to the end.
Right.
Like Seth Rogen and the other dude. Jay.
But yeah, why this should be... How many people do you really think would get married if they had to be handcuffed together for, let's say...
30 days?
Let's even say 30 days.
Yeah. I would definitely cut in half, I'm sure. I'd cut my arm in half.
You're going to find a lot out about that person.
Yeah.
Because, I feel like anyone that jumps into relationships and just, they're full throttle living together, and you're fucking crazy. But I also think it's maybe a good idea because then you figure out real quick if you're with that person.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd know after the first day. Give it a week.
So, yeah, that's, to me, let's make that a law.
Or it seems like it should be a show on Fox.
I feel like it's got to be a show somewhere.
Yeah, where two people are chained together, tied up together.
If not, hey, that's our next production.
Yep.
This one comes from a site. It's iflscience.com, which is I fucking love science.
Ah, all right, legit.
So, the headline for this one is going to make you feel creepy right away, or creeped out right away. The headline is, we regret to inform you that you can get crabs in your eyelashes.
Oh, shit. Where are you putting your eyelashes?
So, parasites are, of course, organisms that are opportunistic. They've learned to benefit from the toil of others. So, we'll get to a story here in a minute where there is a man that'll let 50 hookworms get inserted into his skin. But Speaking of parasites. But, so lice are an example of a parasite that enjoys hanging out on humans. And so basically these little crabs we're talking about are basically just lice. So
on your eyelash.
This particular kind is called Therasis palpebrarum. And they are 2 millimeters, which is 0.07 inches long, which makes it a little bit smaller than common lice found in hair.
2 millimeters.
They have little claws that they use to hang onto the hair. And that's why they're partial to the pubic area. But they can spread to other fuzzy parts of the body if their hosts provide suitable playgrounds. So, they have
I'm looking for some suitable playgrounds. Jesus Christ. Open up your gate. Let me get on that tube slide.
They have quite the appetite, feeding around 5 times a day, while the females churn out an average of 3 eggs daily.
Damn.
Those then hatch into crabs roughly a week later.
Oh.
So it's easy to see how a single trespasser can quickly become an established colony.
I hate this story.
Yeah. You can go look at pictures of this if you want.
I don't think I want
It is horrifying.
Yeah?
Like, it's just little bugs in people's eyelashes. And it is fucking gross. No offense to anybody out there that has this. But, you know, you kind of did it to yourself. And you can tell here, unfortunately, crabs' preferred habitats aren't limited to the pubic area. And if you should run face first into lice town, which, you know, we all know how that happens.
Yeah, face first. Tripped, fell, landed.
Fell again, got fallen. So yeah, that sounds like the worst thing that ever happened.
That's pretty bad. Right? Yeah, well, crabs on your eyelashes.
This might be even grosser.
Oh, good.
Somehow. So this guy, the headline is "Scientists volunteers to be." I cannot imagine this is a legit word, but parasited, by 50 hookworms for vaccine study. So
what?
This dude volunteers. His name is Jimmy Bernot. Or Bernat. If you want to go follow him, you can. So we're gonna read through his tweets.
Okay. He tweets about. Of course he does.
Keeps.
Hookworm number 7, or as I like to call him, Kevin. Doesn't seem to get along with the rest.
Kevin Hookworm is a pretty decent name.
Yeah, Kevin Hookworm.
But you can go follow him, Jimmy Bernot, JIMMY BERNOT, and you guys can go and check out the pictures he posts. Showing the progress of this gross fucking thing. But he
really gets you hooked. Worm.
So yeah, he said
ouch.
He agrees
50 times
to be infected or whatever. He puts on here, this is his first tweet. I volunteered to be vaccinated with an experimental hookworm vaccine. He says I was also paid. So you didn't really volunteer.
Yeah, I volunteer to fucking work every day.
I volunteer to get paid. Fancy way of saying I work. After vaccination, the vaccine or placebo, he doesn't know, could have been a placebo, but he has no idea. Was tested by infecting me with 50 hookworms that penetrated my skin from a patch of gauze I wore on my wrist for 1 hour. So within minutes, I felt a tingling sensation under the patch. The baby worms were penetrating my skin. The worms sense fatty acids in my skin and release proteolytic enzymes to make it easier to slip between my skin cells and into the blood vessels. So these things basically spit acid on you, or whatever, and can get deeper in you. Seconds later, my wrist got very itchy. I have to seriously fight the urge to scratch as the itching continued for 30 minutes before fading. He says, here's what my arm looked like as soon as the patch was taken off an hour later. So not really a whole lot there yet.
No, not yet.
Looks pretty normal. He says, I know the biology of these parasites and wasn't worried for my health at any time. I asked for the worms to be put on my wrist so I could cover the resulting rash with a wristband. The study team detailed...
a t-shirt covers so much of your body.
Yeah,
so much of it.
You're very right.
He bought a bunch of wristbands. He didn't excuse to wear them,
Pants.
Pants.
Like if you got pants on,
they cover a good bit.
Socks and shoes. It's going to cover up a lot.
I got it right underneath my eye because I got these sunglasses and
I got big novelty sunglasses. I really want to choose to wear them.
got them on my balls because I wear underwear. Okay.
The study team did detailed blood work each week to ensure that this guy wasn't having any negative effects. So over the next week, the rash from the worms and his immune response enlarged. The itch was more intense than he's ever experienced. He said it was way worse than poison ivy. He said he slept with Benadryl cream next to his bed because the itching rash would wake him up in the middle of the night. So here's where this is a week.
Oh, yeah. Kind of looks like a skull and crossbone.
Getting a little bruised.
Yep.
He said, at this point, the baby worms were through my skin completely and riding around my circulatory system like a tube slide at a water park.
Aw, these little baby worms are having fun.
He said,
like, I was feeling bad for that guy, but he kind of sold me on the baby worms.
He said,
sign me up.
He said this was during COVID lockdown, so he appreciated the company.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
With his fucking worms. Little baby worms on their slide.
He said the rash begins to fade. Blood work shows that he has eosinophilia.
God, what if he turns into a hookworm?
I love it.
Next from Marvel.
Through all the tweets.
Yeah.
Well, I would fucking love it if at the end it's just brrr, like turning. Oh man, I hope we're in for a surprise if that's gonna happen. Blood work shows that I have eosinophilia as my immune system kicks into high alert for parasites. After 10 days, the rash returns with a vengeance. He said this was expected, though. Most infected people have an initial rash that fades, then it returns. So you can see here. He said it's not fully understood why this happens. Probably a delayed immune response. But he said at this point, the worms have long been gone from his skin. It's interesting how much the rash has spread, though. I suspect some worms got lost while looking for a vein and migrated around my wrist. He says after riding through the circulatory system, the worms were carried by my blood flow to my lungs. They break out of the capillary bed and into my alveoli and lungs. The worms still need to get to my intestines, but how? So he says the worms crawl up my throat, of course.
Of course.
At this stage, the worms are still only a few millimeters long, so I never felt a thing. Some people report a cough, but I only remember coughing twice over these weeks. So then I started giving fecal samples to the study team.
They didn't want them.
But
what else am I gonna do with all this shit?
They're like, please stop calling them samples.
Hey, can you put them in something?
We don't want them.
Fall of your hands.
So that way they could check his poop for worms, for worm eggs.
$5 for every time I had to get my poop checked for worm eggs. I could hire as a producer.
Well, you need to start looking for some way to get paid for this. He said the number of eggs in his fecal sample would let them estimate the number of worms he had. He said every 2 weeks...
They're fucking inside them. Them fucking worms.
He says every 2 weeks he pooped in a plastic container that they gave him, which I don't believe that. I think he just used his own at home.
It's like an empty coffee can. Best part of waking up.
His
poop samples.
And then he had to drop it off, whatever. He said he stopped being comfortable going into the wherever this place is.
They called him Shit Boy. What up, Shit Boy?
Because they were only seeing only research and COVID patients. So
yeah, we got a lot going on, pal. Okay, can you stop bringing your shit in?
Your fucking worm-filled shit. He said that a member from the study team made a weekly house call to his apartment to take his vital signs, a blood sample, and a poop sample. 70 days post-infection, no eggs in his poop.
What a relief.
He said most people shed eggs after 50 to 60 days, so he began to worry. He said, had my worms died?
What if they were never there? He said some of it was placebo, so...
Then on day 76,
he shot all them worms out. The
study team finds eggs in my poop. He did it.
Woo! He's a proud papa.
Confetti goes off everywhere. The balloons drop.
It's like a gender reveal thing, but it's just brown. Where they explode something. Something explodes.
Oh, it's his butthole. So they find eggs by, I don't know what this means, by PCR and an egg float technique.
Okay.
He said, which is just what it sounds like. Put some poo in a saltwater solution. Microscopic, I'm not going to do that. Microscopic hookworm eggs will float to the top. He said you can then skim them off the top and check them under a microscope.
Wow. Ain't that some shit?
He said, my worms are alive and mating. I'm oddly relieved. My worms dying off before even hitting puberty would have been a big letdown.
What a bummer.
At this time,
my butt worms.
At this time,
oh wait, they're not butt.
Are in my intestine about this big. He posts, so they're like in there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They're
kind of looks like a uncircumcised dick.
That's the very very close up.
Yeah, the very very close up.
Yeah, that looks like. I mean, that looks like a dick with a giant hole in it.
Yeah, I mean, your dick doesn't have a giant hole.
No, like that looks like it has teeth.
Your dick doesn't have teeth.
You need to go to the goddamn doctor.
What do you think I got my cover for?
One of us needs to. But they look like he has this up against a matchstick, and they look like little hairs.
He's like, look how big my dick looks next to this matchstick.
It's not that impressive, man.
One of them's huge. It's not the matchstick. Whatever.
He said the worms are using their teeth. Oh, they do have teeth. Are using their teeth to cut my intestine and drink my blood.
Oh, that's sweet.
He said at this point he's shedding eggs at a rate of 16 eggs.
I mean, that's basically the same thing as being handcuffed to somebody.
Kind of. Just let them live inside you.
Little teeth that bite into you.
At this point, he's shitting out 16 eggs per gram of poop. So,
there's someone who has to look through that guy's poop to figure that out. Like, that's their job.
So, after all of this, they were able to come up with what they think might be a immunomodulation. So, like a vaccine of sorts. It could help people possibly with overactive immune issues like IBS, Crohn's disease, or certain allergies. So, they're still testing it. But this guy might have been responsible for helping invent something to help people.
Yeah. He should get like a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Or a Nobel Prize, not peace.
Not all of us let worms float around our poop.
He did it for us.
Did it for us.
Yep.
Did it for the people.
There's only one set of footprints because he's shitting off in a can somewhere.
There's just one set of footprints and some little lines where the worms are crawling beside him.
And he drags his ass on the sand. I wonder if his butt itches from them worms then.
I would assume.
Yeah.
You ever seen a dog with worms?
Oh, yeah.
Scratch out that butt.
Oh, yeah. They just drag it across the floor.
I wonder if he was doing that. That's what I really wonder. How much of that was going on? So, yeah. Man,
my God.
Thank God for heroes like that.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
I don't give a fuck, man. Sure.
You just let worms in?
I mean, if you're paying me, put it in me.
Really?
As soon as I said it, I was like, "That's as long as you're paying me, just put it in me."
I rolled off the tongue
easily.
You
Naturally.
said that before. Yeah, I feel like you said that this week.
Today,
earlier, before you got here. So yeah, you say that again. What was it?
I don't know. You're gonna pay me, put it in me. Them hookworms.
Yeah,
hookworms.
That's what I call it. So you got a other than that great quote, you have a feel good for us?
I have a couple stories. I don't know if they're feel good.
We'll find out. We're gonna have to hit the music first, though.
Yeah, this is a really good feel good.
So we'll probably actually we'll hit it. We'll take a break, take an ad break, so you guys can listen to the ad break.
Yeah,
you can hear the old feel good song, and then we will be right back.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Yeah!
We're back.
I just drug my ass all over the floor here, and it did feel good.
I'm burning my house down. So
cool.
There's that.
Can I take the wrestlers?
Nope.
Oh!
You did? The house.
Oh, man.
That's on you.
It is.
Keep that in mind.
It's mostly on your floor now. It's mostly on your floor.
Oh, it's all
you gotta live with that. Feels good.
That feel good. What does feel good, though?
Oh, this is Rockford, Michigan. A woman eats 50 chili dogs in 22 minutes at a Michigan bar. She's a competitive eater. She downed 50 chili dogs in 22 minutes, setting a local record at a bar in western Michigan, which you've peaked.
I mean,
good Lord.
Where else is there to go?
Setting a record in a bar in western Michigan?
I like that it says local record.
Where thousands of customers have their name on the wall for eating just a fraction. Molly Schuler showed up and just started eating Wednesday at the corner bar. Like, she didn't even order. She just walked in, and someone had some chili dogs on their table, and she started eating that shit.
Until that day.
Yeah. It's at the corner bar in Rockford, while other customers watched on with their own meals. Hot dogs, Schuler said. After 19 minutes, she had eaten 44 hot dogs.
Holy fuck. Wait, are they just hot dogs or are they
chili dogs? Is what it says.
That's like an entirely different...
Yeah, it has chili on it.
Oh,
you can't dip them buns.
How many in 19 minutes?
She ate 44 in 19 minutes. So then the server... She said she brought her out 6 more dogs in 22 minutes. She ate 50. That's 50. Server Lisa Pavo said.
Good God.
The old record was by Tim Eater X, which you may have seen on the Nathan's 4th of July hot dog deal. He ate 43 and a half chili dogs at the bar in 2006.
I'm white trash, but I'm not watching.
You don't know all the... Well, I am that white trash, sir. Okay? See if I come over to rub my ass all over your floor again. And anyone who eats 12 chili dogs in 4 hours gets their name on the wall.
12
4 hours?
12 chili dogs in 4 hours seems much more.
I can eat 12 chili dogs in 4 hours in my sleep.
They're chili. How?
I don't know. I just chew in my sleep. It's going on 6,000 names that have done that. So it's not that special to do that.
Well, they said she only ate like a fraction of that.
Well, no, those are the people that only ate a fraction, yeah. And Schuler asked if she could return and try it again, and they said, anytime you want.
I mean, yeah.
because you're selling goddamn 50 chili dogs.
Sure, you can fucking...
Suck it on, chili dog!
Come back in an hour.
How's that song go? That's what they say, suck it on, chili dog.
What song is that?
Mellencamp, right?
Is it?
Just Google sucking on chili dog and it'll fill in the rest.
I got to quit Googling things when you're over here.
I can get you to Google anything.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Yeah, isn't that John Cougar Mellencamp?
Oh, it's... What? This is a YouTube video called Jack and Diane, but most of the lyrics are sucking on a chili dog. So, there is that line.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, it's a little ditty about Jack and Diane. 2 American kids growing up in the heartland.
Oh, okay.
Then Jack, he's going to be a football star.
Yeah, he is.
Diane's debutante, backseat of Jackie's car, sucking on chili dog outside the taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jagger's lap, got his hands between her knees.
Oh!
Yeah, so he's fingering her.
Life goes on!
Chili dogs!
Chili dogs!
Chili dogs!
Alright, so chili dogs.
I did not know that was... I cannot wait.
Yesterday was National Hot Dog Day, too. I don't know if you knew that.
Why don't they have the national... Why would you not have the hot dog eating contest on National Hot Dog Day when it's so close?
I don't know.
To
politics.
Why not make July 4th?
Politics, Josh. Okay, it's politics.
And who made the National Hot Dog Day?
Oh, there's a whole board and the council and like the hamburger people were pissed. It was a big fight.
Yeah, why do we not have National? Well, I'm sure we have National Hamburger Day, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, they were like, okay, I guess you can have a day.
Have your day.
I mean, but it's all about the wiener. Yeah, and we had hot dogs at work. We went to the slop shop, a local place. I went to have a hot dog eating contest.
They have a local record.
Fuck, I'd smash it. I'd smash it.
I don't want to eat this many chili dogs or hot dogs or anything.
I'm more of a hot dog guy with ketchup and mustard.
I'm a plain hot dog guy.
Yeah.
Mustard's the grossest thing.
You just like that butthole taste.
I just like that butthole taste. I like it, like wrapped in bread.
Yeah.
So butthole and bread.
It's like 2 buns.
2 buns.
Yeah.
And then the butthole. Yeah, it's delicious.
I got one more story. Okay. This is a Florida man story.
I wonder if how many hot dogs did she actually eat, or chili dogs?
She ate 50.
So she ate 50. That's the record.
Yeah, for that local record.
So we need to go there.
Oh, Michigan, we're coming.
And break the record.
Can I be like, can I get chili dogs without chili?
Can we tag team it?
Oh.
Can we... Okay.
I've seen some with pizza that I would like to try. Because I can eat some pizza,
From
too.
that same place?
No, just other places. We should do something like that. Competitive eating.
I'll cheer you on, man. I'll be your coach.
That's the kind of attitude we need right there, little bud.
I know I'm a fat guy, but I mean, okay, if we're doing if we can figure out some kind of snack eating challenge,
yeah,
I could.
Starburst.
Yeah, I'll get down with some snacks. I don't want a bunch of meat.
Yeah, like a pound of pizza in your belly.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Extra cheese.
You can put a pound of Skittles in my stomach.
All right.
I'll do that.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
A pound of pizza.
I don't even chew them. I just swallow them like pills.
And you poop them out like little pellets. Fucking toilet sounds like a machine gun going off.
Turns all the colors. All right, this is a Florida man told police officers he was teaching it a lesson, quote unquote, when he tried to throw a live alligator he had stolen from a miniature golf course onto the roof of a beachside cocktail lounge, authorities said.
It's the only way those things will learn. That's true.
So this thing involves Florida, an alligator, a miniature golf course, and a beachside cocktail lounge. Why do you have an alligator at a miniature golf course?
So, please tell me...
Is it live?
Did he tell you what the lesson was?
No. The 30-year-old man was arrested early Thursday, when Daytona Beach Shores Police, the DPSP officers, spotted him attempting to throw the gator onto the roof of a cocktail lounge located just off of Highway A1A. The officer said they saw the man take the alligator by its tail, hit it against the awning of the building,
Holy shit.
throw it to the ground, and stomp on it twice.
Oh, damn, this is a dark turn.
Kind of started dark. The man from Homestead, Florida, was taken into custody and charged with possession and injury of an alligator, unarmed burglary of an occupied dwelling. Oh, probably because he took the alligator.
Oh,
I was thinking of the bar. He just tried to throw it up on top. Maybe that was the plan. The alligator, he's like, I need you to go in there and unlock the door, Gator. Theft and criminal mischief. The man told officers. The man told officers. Ew. The man told officers that he had stolen the gator from the enclosure at a nearby miniature golf course.
Because why the fuck not?
Oh, that's the big selling thing for that miniature golf course.
I'd love to know what lesson he. I can't believe that detail's not coming out.
You're gonna learn today, Gator.
Learn today, Gator. Oh, what a.
I think it was about trying to rob. He wanted
Florida. I don't want to. I hate Florida.
They need our help.
But we just need to go and just experience.
What's going on? Oh, man.
We just need to find these people.
Yeah.
That needs to be the show.
Go to a couple towns and find, just the worst hotels in each town.
And just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait for something to happen.
Hey, big guy!
Hey, big guy.
They'll see both big guys, their heads will explode. Big guy, big guy, big guy! Oh! Their head explodes.
They throw a gator at us.
You're gonna learn today, Gator!
Oh, you gotta love Florida.
Oh, you do?
It's the worst. It's the third fucking worst. I've only been there twice.
Yeah,
that's enough.
I've never been. That's how smart I am.
Never.
I'm a Florida virgin.
Stay that way.
I'll wait for Florida.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hashtag Califlorida.
Yeah.
Always accepting new members of the cult.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to join my own cult this weekend.
Well, we'll combine them.
I'll get some details on how this whole thing works.
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
Because I'm sure they have moose lodges in California and in Florida. And the moose is going to get it done.
So once I get inside as a member,
Uh-huh.
I'll work my way up until I can start my own moose.
You're the
lodge.
cream, baby. You're going to rise straight to the top.
And I'm going to cream all over California.
Yeah!
We're going to do.
Woo!
With our moose lodges.
Yeah, moose cream everywhere.
Moose cream for everyone. A round of moose cream. That was gross. So yeah, that's next week we'll be back. I'll have a tattoo.
Yeah.
A tattoo.
Tattoo.
Of
Craig Kilborn.
Craig Kilborn.
Yep. And we'll tweet him at. We'll tweet it at him.
Stead fucking Fastly Craig Kilborn sucks.
Oh,
John Stewart.
you're just gonna hate him more and more for this too, because people are gonna be like, "Where are you gonna get it at? Are you gonna get it somewhere?" We're like, "Oh yeah, people are gonna see that."
Yeah.
They're gonna be like really serious meetings, and someone's gonna look down, and they're gonna be like,
Oh yeah.
I heart Craig Kilborn, and you're gonna be talking all serious, and all everyone's gonna think in their head like, why does this guy love Craig Kilborn
this is
so
a terrible
much?
idea.
We should have lost.
Everyone's gonna try to start a conversation with me.
You're like, oh yeah, Craig Kilborn, the Sports Center guy.
Punch people in the
He
face.
started a Daily Show, right? 5 questions. Yep, he'll just start punching.
Getting headbutted.
Like you'll see me. Oh,
red.
the punching won't stop.
Yeah, I'm getting it on the top of my arm.
That's a good spot. Shooting down your arm, then.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like it.
I mean, I'll get to advertise the podcast every time somebody asks about it. So
You're middle-aged and mediocre.
basically, I'm gonna be able to write this off as a business expense. Is what I'm saying.
Awesome.
I don't know how that works. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll be a cult member with a new tattoo by the time we record again.
I can't wait.
Can't wait.
Huntington, Moose,
Can't believe you've never been to Huntington.
tattoos. I'm
You
sorry.
really should go.
Okay.
This
The herd,
If you can't
Marshall.
this weekend, some other time.
Yeah.
You can go this weekend.
Yeah. I gotta go out and finish the paint job Saturday.
Things and probably have that kid of yours.
Yep, that kid of mine always ruining
Always
stuff.
ruining the boys' fun.
That's a joke.
That's a joke. Yeah. So till then, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Do all the things that we like for you guys.
Fuck
to do.
25-year-olds, and if you're in Florida, fuck you twice.
Oh, if you're
All right, we better go.
if you are a white 25-year-old guy, under 25-year-old guy from Florida, I want you to go fight an alligator. I don't know, and get some hookworms.
Yeah.
Lost my steam. Realized they already live in Florida. I can't be too mad at them. They're having terrible, miserable lives. So, not as bad. Not as bad. But you two fucking little white kids sheets here in town, you can go fuck yourselves.
I'll show 'em.